All right, here we go, and to the fourth game of the night. The teams are CTX versus WNF.
Yep, WNF.
WNF. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Win. TOG Feltrain.
All right. First band is Twisted Fate. Mid-or AFK. He plays that really well. Then there's the standard Shen band.
I believe Twisted Fate is a pretty good champion, but he's not so overpowered per se compared to other AP champions.
Yeah, just one of the things that he ganks so well with his ult.
Oh yeah, he doesn't do terrible in lane, and his ganks are pretty strong because he can come up halfway across or a quarter across the map.
And there's the Janna band, and then immediately with the Rise.
Interesting bands this game.
I don't find Rise too big of a problem. He can be dealt with pretty easily.
Yeah, but with his rework from the last patch, he became quite strong, especially since his ult gives quite a bit of movement speed now. It allows him to chase down targets and effectively lock them out.
Alright, then the last one is Cassiopeia.
Seems like
mid AFK plays a lot of Cass and a lot of TF.
Yeah, but seems like WNF is trying to shut out one person, which usually doesn't work too well because you're leaving champs like Morgana open, Shaco open, big threats.
Yeah, and they banned Janna, which is pot shots is one of his least favorite supports, I would say. And then there's the last standard Morgana ban. And then first pick we have Ashe.
Interesting. It's kind of a, if you ask me, it's kind of a weak pick. It's not because she's kind of easily counterable with a few champions like Civ or anything that outranges her and can put the harass on her. She'll have trouble dealing with.
Alright, we'll see who Pots and Mystery go bottom lane, or if they pick for one of the other lanes.
I guess they're discussing their team comp, probably trying to pick something.
Figure what they want to do against Ashe. And then they will take the Alistar. They don't want Tristana, Alistar.
Interesting, because Tristana has a better end game than Ashe.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Yeah.
And Alistar, they've played against Alistar Ashe before, and that's a pretty good lane.
Yeah, Alistar can really give you trouble if you don't have enough harass because Alistar will push you around.
Yeah, I think he'd complement Ashe pretty well because she is a bit of a weaker and he's a pretty strong support off the start.
Indeed.
And then there's the Maokai jungle.
Maokai jungle. Infernal Machine the Maokai jungle earlier in the tournament, I believe. Sticking to his guns.
Yep.
Maokai jungle is a pretty strong jungler because he has the reliable ganks. His snare is targeted. Therefore, and he can lay down quite a lot of CC in a sense because his knockback and his ult's also really good for reducing damage during a team fight.
Yeah, and he has that gap closer too. And then there's the other pick will be Soraka. They will be going Ashe Soraka bottom against Tristana Alistar.
It's not a bad idea because Soraka can be able to silence Alistar before he uses his
Soraka
headbutt
gives
pulse.
Alistar a run for his money.
Yep. Oh.
And then there's
Teemo.
He's really going Teemo mid.
Maybe. We'll see.
And then there's the standard Udyr jungle.
Yeah. Udyr is kind of an unstoppable champion in a sense.
I don't know about Teemo mid really. Like he does his damage, but that's pretty much his Q. His E does quite a bit, but there's better choices.
Yeah, there is. But
there we go.
Yeah,
there's the Kennen. I think they're going to be running Kennen Rumble or Kennen Vlad to go double Oda. That's usually what they do when they pick Kennen.
Yeah, double War of the Ancients is really strong. It allows them to have a lot of sustain during team fights.
Yeah.
Allows them to live longer, which really helps, especially during team fights.
Really helps Kennen because he gets focused quite a bit.
You kind of need an extra sustain going against a team of Soraka support because Soraka can dish out the heals.
Yeah, exactly. And her silence is really good. Like if Kennen bolts into a team fight, he can get silenced and CC'd so well.
Indeed, especially on top of that, Soraka has the magic shred from Star Call.
Yep.
And let's see what WNF rounds out the team with.
Swain, actually.
So an interesting choice.
Oh, no, they're going Lulu mid. This will be a lot of fun to watch.
Lulu mid's one of those champions that's she's strong in every lane almost. She can do almost anything.
Very annoying in mid lane.
Yep.
And then Riven top.
Especially when you
switching it to Veigar.
Interesting.
Or Swain.
I guess he hasn't truly made up his mind about it yet.
Yeah.
Riven top will be interesting because the way that they purple team is set up, they haven't picked their top yet, so they don't know who they're going to go against top.
Yeah.
Riven's a strong champion, but she can be countered with certain champions.
Yeah. Yeah, Swain works pretty well against that Ken. If he runs into you, you just use your bird, then you just use the rest of your abilities, and he's slowed. Then you can get your full combo off, especially after he stops getting all that movement speed.
And Swain also has the really incredibly good sustain.
Yeah,
with his ult.
But then when they both get their ults, Kennen has a lot of burst. Swain,
definitely.
Swain, he kind of loses to a lot of burst. He's more of a sustain mid.
Yeah, but if he can. If he builds a tanky route early, like say,
go straight for Rod of Ages or something.
Yeah, straight for Catalyst Rod of Ages, he will come out stronger because if he cannot get burst down to low health within one combo, then he's gonna be in a good position to just out damage. Kennen and probably whittle him down too as well, because most of his abilities are just like throwing dots on him with his E, then laser bird with the Q.
And the last pick is going to be Malphite for top.
Malphite against Riven is actually a pretty good pick by the looks of it.
Yeah, he gives them a really beefy team. Potts, Iron, and Herp are all really beefy champions, and that allows them for them because they'll be going so tanky. Kennen can go a little bit weaker, go straight for that big AP numbers because those three can really guard you well. Same with that Tristana.
Indeed.
Like Alistair, he's such a bully. He can knock people away. Yet there's so much CC they have with constant Udyr stun.
Indeed. Between the CCs, they pretty much can protect their carries if need be. And not to mention, once Kennen also builds Zanyas, it changes the game a lot for everyone.
As soon as he gets that Hourglass, he's really hard to kill.
Same with Swain, though. So if Swain also gets an Hourglass, it also changes a lot. Because he can't be stunned and his ult will still go off on everyone.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's try to do some lane predictions. How about that?
Mid and Swain, I kind of would say early game. I could see Swain and Kennen trade pretty evenly. But as soon as you get level 6, especially with ganks, I feel that if Swain is in positions right and he gets caught out from behind minions and Kennen lands his Q, then Swain will be taking so much more damage.
I have to agree, and the fact that early game, if Kennen lands quite a few shurikens, it will change a lot for Swain, because Swain has, I believe, a lower movement speed than
yes,
Kennen
he has
does.
a lower movement speed than the normals.
And it's a bit harder for him to dodge stuff usually. But not to mention, Kennen also has the advantage in range, because Swain's abilities have quite a short range.
Yeah, his gap closer kind of is his bind, or his never move, but yeah, Kennen can easily dodge that for free.
I believe that Malphite should be able to dominate top against Riven, because if he builds straight armor, it just devastates Riven.
Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable of the top lane like you are.
Well, because in this case,
I agree though.
Since Riven is mostly AD in this case.
And Malphite's really good against AD champs in general.
Basically, if Riven doesn't pressure Malphite often enough that Malphite is able to regen his passive, it will cause him a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I agree.
How about bot lane?
Bot lane, Tristana Ali against, I don't know, not too sure how that's going to work, because like Potts will come out of like a bush or something and try to combo Ashe or something.
Yeah, but
they got to watch out for that silence. That would be really good. And early game, Tristana, I would say, has a bit more damage, or will do better than Ashe early game. If hopefully they'll get those early ganks.
Well, I believe Tristana has an equal range to Ashe early game until around level 6.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And Ashe, with that arrow, she has so much engage also.
And not to mention Tristana's natural her passive on explosive shot causes her lane to push, which might be disadvantageous for Tristana sometimes.
Tristana actually went no flash. They went heal, ignite, exhaust, bottom lane.
Interesting. That means
it's kind of risky, but
it is risky. But
that gives them a lot. Ignite. They can bait with the heal. Then they ignite, exhaust, Ashe, and then there's not too much she can do.
Indeed. Basically,
they're forced at that point. They're forced to back out.
Yep. Basically, what this means for CTX Mystery is he has to play very smart, position himself very properly in order for him to pull off the game-winning kills, in a sense, during lane.
And a lot of that depends on the junglers too. If they get the good ganks, if they don't.
Yeah, unfortunately for Tristana, when Maokai, if he uses the snare after he rocket jumps, he's gonna follow all the way to where Tristana's gonna end up, which might be troublesome.
Yep.
And not to mention, it's not too bad. Maokai has really good range with the snare, since you can flash and then snare someone. It's really dangerous to go against.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone going boots.
Yep.
Even Alistair going boots. 2 wards.
That's an interesting choice. Since
and Maokai goes cloth pots.
That's an interesting choice for Alistar, because he'll be lacking 1 ward in lane.
I think CTX is going to go for an invade. They're really charging down to that blue buff, and the thing is with Maokai, those saplings.
He can see ahead of time if they're invading or not.
Yeah, and they're actually going to be going wraiths first.
Yeah,
but and the thing is, if they see the sapling, and if they continue, they can just, they're in the position they could easily go to their blue and steal that as well.
Indeed. Oh, looks like they might have caught off.
There we go. They would have ate the sapling there. They know that they're there. Ribbon's backing off.
I think they invaded a bit too early.
Yeah.
Because invasions go a bit better if you invade right before the buff spawns.
Yeah.
Because teams tend to think they're okay when the buff spawns, but if you jump on them, they'll lose their sense of security.
Yeah, and they're just backing out now.
That's quite unfortunate. But I guess they might see that as using reverse psychology by pretending to invade. They could get them to counter invade, so then they could kill all of them if need be. And since WNF is unsure that if they're at their blue or not, it can cause a bit of troubles, especially if they go straight to the enemy's blue.
Yep.
Looks like Maokai is opting for red instead of blue this time. It's interesting because Maokai tends to use quite a bit of mana during his first jungle route.
Now Soraka and Trist are going right to their lane. They don't want to be behind in CS and in levels, because those earlier levels from Iron actually going for the counter jungle and to go steal nothing. He's probably gonna try to fight that Maokai, and he can beat the Maokai. He went to steal, but he did not expect that. Now he's gonna run right into the Maokai, and Maokai is very low. He could really do a lot of damage here. Here comes Ashe back. He needs to get out of there. He can steal that farm. He did. He did steal all the farm. And here to use his flash too. And there's the engage from Tristana.
And Ashe might die.
And there's first blood. Go to Udyr. Good job. That was very nicely baited.
Yep. That was a smart play on CTX's part.
Yes, it was.
Unfortunately, they didn't know that CTX had a ward in there, I believe.
Yeah, they did know that.
So looks like Riven's playing a bit passively up top.
Yeah, top lane Riven. Yeah, she's pretty good. I like how those champions that don't require mana, they kind of like...
Oh, we got something going on bot. Soraka might die from this gank.
There's the exhaust, there's the heal.
Oh, yes.
Barely getting away, but she's going to have to back.
Yep.
And now Ashe is going to be alone. She's going to be pretty vulnerable. Tristana's level 2. Both of them are level 2, and Ashe is only level 1.
Not to mention Soraka had to burn flash.
Alistair's coming at her, but slow. Going to get her away.
Alistar will be probably zoning Ashe as much as he can. Try to deny her a farm.
Yeah, and Iron is actually level 4 to Maokai's level 2. And Maokai is 75% level 3. And here comes a gank top onto the Riven from Iron.
Riven has no idea it's coming.
Yeah, Riven just used her full combo. This is the perfect time to engage. And he goes in. Oh, nice flash to get out of there. And he's just going to back
and that
up.
Saves Riven.
And if he goes to the blue, he could actually... He is actually going...
No, he's
actually going to go gank again.
Yep. Since Riven's flashed down.
Herb didn't follow up, though. He took his time to get over there, which he should have kept going a lot quicker. And Maokai is going to get that. And he's going to hit level 3.
Yep.
I'm going to try a third time.
No, he's going back to the jungle.
Okay, good.
But with Kennen as mid, Udyr can keep taking his blue as he wants it.
Yeah.
Because Kennen really doesn't need blue, per se, if you manage your energy right.
And Udyr, that means Udyr can just spam his abilities, get all those buffs from all the different abilities. And he is going to go for another gank.
There's something going down mid.
Oh, there's gank. And he got mid.
And Swing kills Kennen, but I believe he dies in return. Oh, no, he managed to get away at low
top. Delirium getting ganked again. Iron stunning and going right into that Phoenix. They're going to get this kill. It's going to be... they're not going to get it. He does dive, but he is going to die now.
He's going to die to the Ignite,
no.
Unfortunately. That was a really bad play.
That was... He got way too greedy and Malphite backed up.
Yep, Malphite kind of left him to hang dry there. Oh,
So right now...
With Alistar taking mid, bot seems to be able to pressure Mystery.
He is in a very bad spot to get ganked. He is getting just below half. Riven can deal the damage, and here comes Maokai. They're going to get the kill here. He has a long distance to go for being so slow, and there's the kill.
There's the kill.
Way overextended.
Indeed.
Without words. Now, with that kill, now Blue has pulled ahead from that. Before that, even with the 2-1 for Blue, Red was still ahead.
Indeed.
Mystery actually fell behind and is actually falling behind, even though he got that kill. He just mid AFK getting hit by that Swain combo, and Udyr's coming around long way to try to gank it.
Yep. Swain's just putting the pressure on him.
Yep.
But I believe this might.
But the minions would have seen him. Kennen has to get up there now if he wants to get that gank.
I believe he'll be able to get away.
Yeah. There's no point of chasing. These ganks from Iron have been really well planned. It's just like mid or AFK, and Herb Derpster just haven't been following up quick enough like they should have.
Yeah, maybe because of lack of communication and stuff like that. Who knows? But,
and Riven
WNF is playing pretty well.
Yeah. And he's swinging around again. Now he's trying to come in, and there's the ults. And he's going down very quickly, and Swain looks like he will die really shortly. And there is no Ignite, so he's going to just keep healing. And he has to get out of there, and he is forced to flash away. And he does not pick up the kill, unfortunately. If mid comes back, he's going to die. That is very bad. Strock is going to get the kill. That was very bad play.
That's unfortunate.
He should not. He was way too low to stay there.
Yeah, but I don't think he was expecting Soraka to come up.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, but still, even like staying there that long with that little health.
Yeah, it was. But he was kind of sandwiched in between, so he didn't really know where to go at that point.
Yeah, but before Soraka even got there, he could have ran away through the jungle.
Indeed. He wasn't expecting Soraka to come up by the looks of it, though.
Yeah, without that Ignite, they can't really focus down that Swain quick enough. They really needed that, and it was down. Yeah, it's almost off cooldown now.
Oh, looks like bot's putting the pressure.
Yeah, they're trading. CTX is trading
really well.
Trading really well.
But Maokai's coming in for a gank, but no, he's just roving around.
Yeah, bot lane Tristana caught up, but she's still a bit behind of the Ashe. And I think they're probably gonna try a bush gank because they know there's a ward there, or they should. They just gotta wait long enough. No, they're just gonna go straight for it. And there's the Ashe arrow, and then the Maokai engage right there, and then there's the volley, and just a whole bunch of damage going down. And Potts is gonna get slowed by that for the Ashe auto attacks, and he is gonna go down. And there's a kill for Ashe.
That is quite unfortunate because WNF engaged before Alistar was 6, therefore he couldn't ult out as the stun.
Yeah. Kennen pushing out pretty far for having no wards.
Indeed, but
he has one, but
it's not on the side.
I know when you have coverage on the two entrances to the jungle on this side, you need to be, if you're going to be playing that aggressive, you need to be playing, or you should be playing around this area in here, so because you know that there's no ganks coming through, so you can just escape easily.
And we got some action top though. Looks like they tried to gank, but it didn't seem to work out for them.
Kennen kind of like swooped down and he got that. He did ward that now.
That's good for him.
Yeah, and he lost the ward on top now, so now he's more exposed to top.
Yep. Looks like Maokai's gonna swing around. No. That'll be Riven based. So what's happening is quite unfortunate, mostly because Potshots roamed for a bit early game, and that caused them to lose experience, which probably made him unable to get level 6 before when he needed it.
Swain almost landed his combo on Kennen there.
Yeah.
He would have been in big trouble there. And Swain's just going to go get his blue buff now. Swain is really reliant on that blue buff, because especially when he's using his ult. And it chews through your mana so quickly, especially when you're using your abilities as well. Crystal Scepter is really good on Swain, because when your birds go out, they slow everything, right? And it really helps you with that.
Riley's does help a lot, but usually Swains will build Rod of Ages first, because it gives you sustain.
Yeah,
and it gives you
exactly.
AP.
And mana and everything.
Oh yeah, mana on top of that. Right?
Yeah, he's going double Thorns. And there's a gank coming down, a bush gank from Iron. And then it's hawkshotted.
Yep. Ashel's hawkshot can prevent quite a lot of ganks when you use it right.
Yeah.
Especially if you know they're in that general area because of wards.
Yeah, because the sloppy play, their lead is gone. Iron is... yeah, they're pretty far behind right now. There's pings onto Dragon, and Iron fell behind of the Maokai now. And they've seen that ward. They know Maokai's there, and Maokai just dropped that to
sapling.
Oh no,
for him to find out that.
Well, they saw him go. They seen him go there because that brush in the middle went through.
Yeah, Swain's just doling out the damage to Kennen.
Yeah. If he gets caught by that bird, he's gonna be taking quite a bit of damage.
Yes, indeed. And Kennen hasn't been able to land shurikens because
he's
using the minions as a shield pretty much.
Flax rifle. Yeah, he knows where he's supposed to be against that.
Bot knows that Maokai's there to gank.
Oh. Could have been something mid, but now they are getting for better, and there's the pink where they're going to get that. And Mystery and Potshots are coming around.
Yeah, they're going to see what's happening.
Yeah, they're just going to go back because they've seen Ashe and Soraka come back. So top lane, Maokai has the Ninja Tabby and the Philly Stone, and Riven has the Hex Drinker.
Yep.
And 2 Thorns and boots.
Yeah.
Iron is coming for a gank, and sorry to cut you off, but they know there was a pink ward that was just placed. I don't see why he went that way.
Yeah, they know it's WNF know it's warded. Know that Udio was coming for a gank too.
Yeah,
on top of that.
and they know that was there too. And they're gonna counter pink it, which is good.
Yep.
Top lane is pretty even though right now.
Just on taking some harass bot.
Yeah, she has really good damage right now. 100, setting at 150 right now.
Yeah, that Riven's shield really helps against Malphite's wheel.
Yeah,
because he can block quite a bit of damage. So.
And now he's starting to pull ahead. Herp is starting to pull ahead and kill and trades. And just as Iron starts to back away, Flax Rifle starts to engage on Kennen.
Yep.
And Maokai's coming bottom for a gank, and they do have a ward there, so they do see that. Oh, Kennen almost got caught with bind again. Yep, and there's the flash ignite, and that is enough to kill him with that extra damage from his E.
Ooh, looks like Swain's just getting the upper hand on Kennen, unfortunately.
Yeah. Kennan's 0-3 and Swain's 2-0. They're pretty far behind right now in kills.
Yep. Not to mention, because the presence for Maokai, bot has to keep backing out and
and they no longer
farm.
And they no longer have that ward and try, which they need to get that there.
And not to mention, Soraka's dominating the bushes instead of Alistar, which might cost them in the long run.
Yeah. And yeah, Soraka has that global ult too, which is really good also.
Yeah, but I don't think she's needed to use it right.
Yeah, I know.
Anytime soon, really.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we got 4 bot for CTX trying to contest for Dragon.
Yep,
everyone's gonna push top in response, and there's nothing WNF can do about that Dragon.
Yep, there's sweat position. There's the Ash arrows incoming. They're gonna get Iron, but they are gonna be able to do that. But
they're still gonna be able to secure.
In return, they're gonna lose top.
Quite unfortunate. Looks like they're gonna do a 4-man gank on mid for CTX. Oh no.
Kennen, that Swain has been very well with staying behind the minions, and Kennen still went and maxed his shuriken first when he's never really landed one on Swain. He probably should. I would have went for electrical surge instead.
Yeah, probably would help, but
because like when you're auto attack and it's secure damage with your Q, you gotta aim it right and behind.
It is also possible that CTX is about to push for team fight soon, which the shurikens will help a lot more.
Almost a really good gank mid.
Ooh, and that shuriken barely misses. Yes, CTX mid or AFK is really having a tough time against Flax Rifle.
Yeah, they are. Maokai pinked. Oh no, there is a pink out for Riven, and you does see that ward right there.
But her Bibster doesn't know that, unfortunately.
Yep.
Looks like Maokai's gearing up the gank mid, and here we go. Oh, here comes the snare, and there's no follow-up.
Here's Udyr. Who's here to help him? There's the
ult that
there's the ult from Kennen. And then Swain is going down really quick, but the Swain's abilities are almost going to be enough. And Tristana jumps in, and they're going to finish off the Maokai.
Yep.
And here comes the stun, and there's the stun, and there's the secured kill.
And there's the kill.
That was very nice.
That was very good.
They're only 1.2k behind right now. They're catching up really well. And Maokai's coming. They're gonna try to push this mid turret, and Riven is gonna follow. Gonna come mid as well.
Yep. Oh, it looks like Riven's gonna gear up to push top instead.
That's where. They're gonna lose bottom.
Bot's gonna push as well.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Malphite has to get up top, and Kennen should have just went bottom. He might have been able to get there.
I don't think he would have made it, honestly, but looks like Udyr, Tristana, and Alistar are going to go bot. Oh.
Yep.
No, it looks like they're just going to split up and go back to their lanes. Unfortunately, Revan is decently ahead in farm at by 20 farm against the Malphite on top of a kill.
Yeah, and Ash is ahead of Mystery as well.
That could spell trouble later in the game.
Yeah, and Swain is just a little bit ahead of Kennen at the moment.
Yep. Farm's pretty important when you're the carries in the team.
Yeah, it's very important. Especially because Kennen, he doesn't have the greatest last hitting without his abilities.
No.
Swain can, because of Swain's abilities, he can zone him pretty well.
Oh, it looks like Soraka picked up oracles and starting to clean up boards.
Good thing she didn't keep going. That's a pink in there. That's why they seen that.
Looks like Riven and Malphite are just duking it out.
Maokai doesn't have mana to do anything. I mean, Malphite.
Yep.
And there's some poke going on from Kennen onto Maokai.
Oh,
And there's the flash and pot shots.
Flash pole.
Yeah, he got silenced as soon as he landed. And there's the ult from, there's the TP ult. And then Mystery kills. Potts dies. Kennen's so low. And Iron is going to be able to catch this. They're going to be able to catch the the buffed Ashe. And then Riven's coming behind though. They got to watch out for that ult. And there goes Tristana. And Iron is in a lot of trouble to go down. While Flax Rifle is chasing down Herb and is very close to picking up that kill.
But he might just get away. But
yeah, but he's going to turn around and guarantee the kill on Iron.
Udyr. Yep. And and no. That'll be it.
And that's it.
That red buff does quite a decent bit of damage when you're low health.
Yeah. At least Tristana got
most of the kills.
She got most of the kills from that. That will bring her closer to where Ashe is at the moment.
They will definitely.
Yeah, but Swain has kills under his belt, and with Maokai, they're gonna get pretty tanky. And Riven is getting a lot of damage items. She has 100. Yeah, she has 144 farm and 3-0 right now.
She will become a pretty big threat later.
Yep.
She does quite a bit of damage.
All of them do a little bit of magic damage there, which will help with her. The Hex Trigger kind of will block, and she's going for that Bloodthirst right now. She just needs to farm up a little bit and finish it. She's gonna have a really good amount of lifesteal too for one of the runs.
Yeah, definitely. Riven is quite a strong.
I don't see what Mid took the blue buff.
Maybe because he's running out of energy when he needs it.
Yeah.
Who knows? And Riven's one of the stronger champions because she can build attack damage and her shield scales directly with attack damage. So
really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
It really helps her get better buffer on the shield. I think her AP or her AD ratios for shield was close to 1.
So they're gonna get another free dragon as well. Yep. No, actually, never mind. They're gonna they need to finish this really quickly. And they did get it, but they are engaged. That all did go over pot shots. Pot shot. They are chasing down that Ashe, was what they need to do, and she just got completely blown up. Now they have the time to go back and turn around and finish off to kill the rest of them. And the Malphite's taking a lot of damage. He does go in. He does go in. A lot of AOE damage going on. They did a really nice job of spreading out there, and now they just did also pick off Flax Rifle, and for no kills. No
deaths for CTX, and they've gained 4 kills or 3 kills out of that team.
3 and Dragon.
Yep, that's a big decider.
Yes, that was very good engage for them.
Yep, that team fight evened out the game for them pretty much in gold value.
They put them ahead
just by a bit, but
yeah, they caught up in kills.
The only reason why that team fight didn't go well for WNF is because the fact that they didn't focus Tristana, and their team was able to
focus down that Ashe instantly. She got insta-gibbed,
which probably really hurt the damage overall.
Yes. And Malphite's gonna maybe be able to push top actually. No, he's gonna at least get it to half.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to push it a bit, but not down.
Yeah, Riven's sitting pretty strong right now. 226 damage from her items. And she has a good amount of lifesteal as well.
Indeed.
With 2 Dorans and Bloodthirster and Masteries. That's the path she went.
It's quite an interesting way she leveled up her skills, because she's maxed out her key strike or key burst and her dash first.
Oh yeah.
Usually, most Rivens lately opt for maxing out key burst and broken wings, or broken wings then key burst. That's how I usually do it when I play Riven, because it's I can dish out more damage.
Oh yeah.
That way. And especially against Malphite, you just have to keep laying out the damage until he backs off.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have a team fight down mid. I believe WNF wants to fight for the mid turrets now.
Yeah.
But if they do not focus at Tristana, things will go really bad for them. But unfortunately, CTX has the comp that allows them to protect Tristana as much as they want.
And it actually hit Delirium, did a nice amount of damage, but it is healed from Soraka. But just put that on the long cooldown it has.
Indeed.
Guess they're just waiting for someone to engage into this team fight, and
I believe they're waiting for Ash to come in.
Yeah. And they don't even have a turret to fall back on, which can be pretty bad for them. While CTX does at full health.
Not to mention CTX can flank and be able to win.
Yeah. And they have really good engage with that Malphite ult. Then Kennen can use a lot of that time to use his ult. Kennen has to be careful here. He's separating from the team. They don't want to get picked off.
Yep, they don't want to get separated and picked off.
Same with blue though. They're
same with WNF.
Nice binding though to scare them away from that team fight. And there's the bear form. They're gonna. Oh, they decide not to.
Looks like neither team wants to engage until the time's right.
Yeah. Oh, there's a flash ult from Mickey. He did flash away, but there's the ult and there's the team. They're really tanky right now, and they just focused on that Swain.
Yep, they bursted down the Swain, and they're now going for...
The Soraka's almost dead. The Riven is dealing a lot of damage, and Kennen did go down. They're just not focusing anybody down anymore at this point. Yep. They need to back out. Right?
No, they still got it.
They still got it. They still got it. Yeah.
Tristana has a triple kill right now.
And there's the dive and gets the quadra kill. There's no another one for Penta. So close. That was very nicely done.
That was a very good play by CTX.
And they got inhibitor for that. And
well, they can either opt for getting the inhibitor turret or going straight for Baron. But
the inhibitor would be a better choice. They're already there, and when they back, they'll have more gold. Another huge amount of gold.
Well, looks like they might game for the inhib too. But Swain is up along with Maokai, and Soraka will be coming up soon.
And then Ash 4 and Riven 4 now, and they're just going to back out, which is very smart. Kennen's just going to go top and do that. Yep. As soon as Kennen gets that hourglass, he goes in there, ults, does his stuff, hourglasses. Then he's pretty much good for the entire team fight because there's nothing they can't do anything about that.
Looks like Swain might be gearing up for a Death Cap or Zhonya's.
Maokai, they're going to back again before continuing.
Unfortunately, both teams don't. Both teams don't have Baron warded, which could be a crucial turnover at this point in time.
That's a Kennen. Kennen just warded, which is really good.
But CTX also still has oracles, which will allow them to sweep wards if they need to.
Yeah. Towers, CTX is ahead. They have the 1 bottom and the 3 mid and the inhibitor, which is really good. They don't need to really push that until the another inhibitor. They need to focus on like bottom or top.
Yep.
And
or they could try to contest for Baron. They also enemy distracted long enough. Looks like you can get another free dragon.
Yeah, another bit of advantage they have. They have pulled ahead quite a bit.
Yep. Those dragons will add up if you get enough of them.
Yeah, that's like 3 free dragons they've had, all fully uncontested.
Yep, 3 dragons is uncontested for the most part.
Yep, they're just under 5k under. 5k above.
Yep. They have 2. They're hitting 2.
They're putting themselves in a pretty bad position to get ulted in. Good. And the path for the Malphite gank. Yeah.
Because Malphite relies on your team.
They're going to go for Bear now that it is pushed. They need to throw a ward down, which Pot's probably is going to be doing it now. Or they're going to fake it.
They're going to bait it. Yep. Looks like they're going to bait
it. There is a ward there. Yep. They do have an oracles. And so, now that is down, they know that they have no other sight. And this is, if they want to bait it, this is going to be the time to do it right now.
Indeed. But at the same time, WNF has the ability to see through these baits. Yeah. Because they can throw saplings, throw hawk shots.
Yeah, exactly.
At them, they'll just know.
Yeah, they know where they are now.
Where they are.
And bottom is actually pushing quite nicely for CTX as well, and mid. They can't sit out of their base this long.
Yeah, because now mid's gonna push, bot's gonna push, and they're not gonna be in a good position. They have to back out, which might lead to a free Baron for CTX.
Yeah, and these team fights, it's really good for that Malphite. If that Malphite can get that perfect ult, then Kennen can get his really good ult as well. And then that makes their team fight so much stronger in their favor.
Indeed, and especially on top of that, Alistar will be disrupting anyone that tries to do something.
Yeah, if someone goes right on to Tristana, they can just headbutt away, get back in and just pulverize and get them out of there.
CTX might have lost a chance at free Baron. Looks of it. Oh,
yeah, no, they still can get the free Baron. They are, now all of them, they know that they are coming for it.
Well, WNF is not really in position to
they're not in position to steal it.
Contest it. Oh, there's
the Ash arrow, and they're just coming in.
Here we go. But
they got Baron now. They're going to turn on these people, just finish them off. Potrot's just getting focused. There's the ult from Kennen. Potrot's getting very low. Mid taking down that Ash, which was very good. Potrot's just died, and the Maokai, and they got to deal. Delirium was just killed in time, and that's
unfortunately
that's 4 for 1, and they are TPing. He is TPing mid to really push that really well, which is
they're going for the game-winning push.
They're going for the game-winning push right now, and they could win it right now. And
indeed. Unfortunately for WNF, they weren't able to get a hand on Tristana.
They weren't able. Yeah, they weren't able to. And earlier in that team fight, Ash was pretty exposed, and she got punished for it.
She got really zoned away from the team, which cost them that team fight.
Yeah, and there's the end of the game. Congratulations to CTX coming back from being pretty far behind and coming back to win.
Indeed. Well, stay tuned for the next game.
Yep.